RIP tokens are probably the worst thing I have seen in crypto in the 9 years I have been doing it. Welcome back to Crypto Warehouse. My name is Mike, and today we're going to have a quick look at RIP tokens and my personal opinion on them. Now, you may or may not have known Charlie Kirk from his social media posts, from his America First campaigns on campuses, but you can't have failed to have seen some of the news coming out about his untimely death and his sad loss to the world at the age of 31, leaving behind his wife and kids. But I'm not here to talk about that. We are not a politics channel or a current affairs channel. We here focus solely on crypto. And what I'm going to do today is show you something which I find quite sickening. Now, of course, crypto, it's decentralized, it's open to the world, you can do what you want. And of course, there's a lot of leeway in that. There's a lot of pump and dumps. There are a lot of Hoctor memes, there are lots of Yeezy memes, and they can, in some respects, get by. But this I find abhorrent, and I want to show it to you today. Not because I want to shock you, I want to show you the underbelly of the crypto world, the people who have no morals and have broken compasses. So let me take you through what is available right now to buy on Solana. Now, before we begin, please do not think I'm having a go at Jupiter or Orca or Radium or any exchange or aggregator on Solana. This is not their issue. This is the issue of crypto at its core. It's decentralized and permissionless to some respects. But what I want to show you is the dark side of crypto, the thing that you probably won't see outside of crypto Twitter. And I want to bring attention to it because I think it's something that we need to push back on. And that is, as I've called this video, RIP tokens. So this is profiteering off somebody's death. In this instance, Charlie Kirk. Now, the front page of Jupiter has changed an awful lot in the last few years. It's become a lot more complex than it used to be. But you have a section called Launchpad. These are the new hip and trending tokens, and down here you normally see tokens to do with meme coins, animals that have been in the press. There was a lot of squirrel tokens, squirrel nut, peanut, all of those kinds of things. But this is what sickens me. These are the top today's runners on Launchpad. The first one is called Charlie, with 24-hour volume of almost $100 million. Murica, $13 million worth of trading, and another Charlie with $30 million worth of trading. Now, what makes me sick to the core is the fact that people are trading these tokens, and this is, for me, far beyond anything I think is acceptable in a civilized society. Now, again, this is not a left and right issue. If, for example, Joe Biden passes away in the next 6 to 12 months, you will see Biden tokens here. This is not an issue associated with the American left or the American right. It is simply down to individuals profiting off these events. Let me make that clear. And when, thankfully, people do not pass away, they will focus on the trending themes of the day. And that is simply what they do. They're going from one bandwagon and one media hype event to another. There will be coins about the Ukraine, there will be coins about Palestine and Greta Thunberg. They all exist. But for me, this cuts too close to the bone. Now, this is not limited to 3 tokens, by the way. If you come up here and you type in Kirk, for example, Charlie's surname, you will see a plethora of other tokens associated with him. And again, we search for Charlie, you see the same thing. So this is probably one of the worst examples I've seen of this. And again, let me make this very clear, it is not just on Jupiter. So to give you a balanced view, here is Radium. Now, this is one of the biggest exchanges, dexes, on Solana. And again, you type in Kirk and you scroll down and you will see a multitude of Kirk tokens. The same if you type in Charlie, the same if you type in C Kirk or anything else along that matter. So this isn't a Jupiter problem. This is a Solana and humanity problem. And that is pretty much all I wanted to go through. This is just people taking advantage of the current theme of the day. But in this instance, I find it fairly sickening. So now I've shown you some of these examples, let's wrap this video up. So there you go. That is what you can do on the likes of Jupiter, on the likes of other exchanges, Radium, for example, and Orca, but don't blame the exchanges. You can clearly see that those tokens have not been verified and they will not be verified. The dark side of crypto is very simple. Anybody can create a token. Anybody can create a token and jump on a bandwagon of anything, whether it be the death of Charlie Kirk or whether it be Hoktor Girl. Anybody can create anything. And that for me is the sad aspect, because as with all things, as with social media, you see both sides of humanity, the good and the bad. But what I would ask you to do is do not fuel the fire. Don't buy these tokens. You're not helping Charlie Kirk's family. You are not helping anybody. All you are doing is lining the pockets of people who have no moral compass. And that is it. I could quite easily sit here and condemn everybody for every pump and dump scheme that's ever been launched, but that's not the point, is it? Crypto, you have to take the bad with the good. And in this instance, this is as far towards the bad side and the dark side as possible. So if you've never heard of some of these tokens, don't buy them thinking that you're going to help anybody. You're not. You're just going to make unscrupulous people that little bit richer. Thank you for watching to the end of this unusual video by Crypto Warehouse. Please make sure to like and subscribe. My name is Mike. You have been great. Adios.